supporters are racist.
Stop answering this piece of shit. Don't worry. You're
You
Jewish
invited
too,
him to your
aren't
fucking
you?
club.
Get the fuck out of
You
here.
gave him a ticket to the fucking club.
Whoa! Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
But I was born for the fucking struggle. I was born for the war. So I'm in it. I'm locked in for the Groyper War.
But actually, you're a 27-year-old dinosaur, aren't you? Aren't you, Nick Fuentes? All women.
I am.
All women are annoying. All women grow
fossil.
old. They all get fat. Says the guy. Have you ever had sex?
No, absolutely not.
Wow.
Jews are running society. Women need to shut the fuck up. Blacks need to be imprisoned for the most part. And we would live in paradise. It's that simple.
In order to get all us in jail and out of here, bro, you're going to have to get a lot more intestinal fortitude than what I'm seeing from y'all. This is a pep talk.
Won't they do? Won't they do? Hand up, head up. Won't they do? Hand up, head up. Won't they do?
And straight like that, we back, man. How everybody doing out there in the world? Hope everybody doing well, doing swell. You dig what I'm saying? It is I, Jack Travis, and we back in the building again, baby. Now let's get right to this thing, man. Apparently, there is a new sheriff in town. You dig what I'm saying? Have you ever seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Apparently, a new bona fide, a paterfamilias figure has emerged from the right side of things and is taking control of the overall consciousness of the whole side of that movement. You dig what I'm saying? Now, this is a diminutive guy in every sense of the word, but apparently, again, he's making big moves out here. And, you know, for lack of better terminology, he is indeed a one-man army all in of himself.
Basically, you're just a misogynist old dinosaur, aren't you? For a young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm the boomer. I know I'm the boomer here, but actually, you're a 27-year-old dinosaur, aren't you? Aren't you, Nick Fuentes? All women.
I am.
All women are annoying. All women grow
fossil.
old. They all get fat. Says the guy. Have you ever had sex?
No, absolutely not.
Wow. Says the guy who's never got laid.
Now, I hate to break it to his cohorts and the people that of his ilk that follow behind this man. The minute he has an interaction with a female, and she put them titties on him. One time, it's over with. He lost in the sauce. Nick liable to jump on camera with a feather in his hair, a tank top, and some board shorts. You dig what I'm saying? Nick gonna go full surfer guy on y'all and start smoking weed and everything the minute he interacts with a female. But that's Nick Fuentes. Most people out here know who he is. If you are not familiar with who he is, this is a little more background on the type of things that Nick Fuentes is into.
You're always coming up with, no, it's not the Jews. No, it's not women. No, it's not blacks. It's actually really complicated. No, it fucking isn't at all. Jews are running society. Women need to shut the fuck up. Blacks need to be imprisoned for the most part. And we would live in paradise. It's that simple.
That is Nick Fuentes, and that's what Nick Fuentes brings to the table. It's been years of this. You dig what I'm saying? Here lately, he's picked up a little steam due to his rhetoric surrounding how much he dislikes the Make America Great movement. Now, he's an America First guy. He's got a whole new deal. You understand what I'm saying? He is pissed about the relationship that Donald Trump seems to have with Benjamin Netanyahu and the Israeli government over there. He, again, America First. So he on the ass about that. We got the Candace drama going on right now. MAGA in shambles. So again, Mr. Nick Fuentes is now in his bag. You understand what I'm saying? And he's been on his little run here lately. Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, and most recently, Piers Morgan.
That's 100% true. Everything I said in that clip is true.
Including that blacks need to be imprisoned for the most part.
Yeah. Yes.
But all of them?
No, for the most part.
What does the most part mean? What percentage of American blacks would you like to see in prison?
Whatever the percentages of the murderers. I think it's 1 in 20 black men will commit a murder in their lifetime. So maybe let's say that, 5%.
Oh, so you're talking about black people who murder people?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But you didn't say that.
That's
You
the
just
crime
said
problem.
blacks need to be imprisoned for the most part. You didn't clarify that you were talking about black murderers.
Right. No, you're right. That's a good addition to that. That's a great point.
Do you think it's funny or?
I do. I think it's hilarious. I think it's totally true.
Do you think a black American would find it funny? You think that blacks should be imprisoned for the most part?
Blacks are my biggest fans. I get high fives all the time. They say, Nick Fuentes, I love your show. They agree with me. And you want to know why? Here's the difference. Black people are the most victimized by other black people. You think black people want to live in the hood and the ghetto and get shot all the time? That's what happens in the south side of Chicago. You should come here. I'll take you there. We could go to Garfield Park.
My son went to Chicago
Inglewood.
University for a year, actually, several years ago.
Yeah, that's a bubble. That's a bubble. You think you're in Chicago and Hyde Park? You don't know Chicago. Go a little bit west, see what it's like over there. And I'll tell you, black people agree with me because they're tired of it too. And maybe not most of them, but a lot of them agree with what I say about that because they know how it is. That's why the first thing they do when they make a little bit of money is they go and leave to another neighborhood.
Now, I will not dignify Nick Fuentes with having the initiative in this particular instance to look on the Google and look these numbers up. You can gladly, this will lead you down the journey of gathering more information for yourself to have and be armed with when you face these arguments and these stances out here in the world. So look those numbers up around what percentage of black guys commit murders, this, that, and the third. I will have you know, and don't quote me on the exact numbers. I won't say exact numbers. But from what I understand, there are more white males incarcerated than there are black males. Now, of course, they'll go straight to the per capita because it's about to say 200 million white people in America as opposed to 50 million black people. So, of course, it would be more of us or more of them going to jail, prison, committing murders and horrific crimes if you let them tell it. But if you look at the particular type of crimes that they lead in, which has untoward acts with children and animals and familicide, yeah, man, they do some wild shit. The school shootings, you know what I'm saying? They love to go to the Chicagos and the New Yorks or the Baltimores of the world. Little pockets, albeit big cities, you know what I'm saying? They're still small pockets when you look at the entirety of the United States. But they love to jump to Chicago for sure and talk about the crime rate up there and how much them YNs and the goddamn million gangs that they got up there, the little Dirks and King Von lineages. You dig what I'm saying? They love to jump to that as though that's a representation of black people, the United States, the world over. He goes on to say that black people are his biggest fans, his biggest supporters. And in that interview with Piers, it was about an hour too long interview, he went on to cite Kanye West as his example of, I have black friends. One of the most prominent black men out here in the world, Kanye West is my partner in him. Well, if you look into the culture and you get our reviews and our remarks on the one Kanye West, we've got different opinions on where he stands in the hierarchy of important black people. In terms of the art that he brings to the table, he is top notch. He is in the top 3 or 5. Those musical fashions have waned here in the last handful of years, and he's just been in all kind of directions. So, I don't know that that's a good source to cite as, hey, this is my black friend. He vouches for the culture, because we've seen Kanye do some really wild shit. He was over there apologizing to the Israeli, I don't know what the hell you call him, big rabbi, the big rabbi, not the little one. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, so we look at Ye and we don't take Ye seriously. You know what I'm saying? He's in the category with the Nicki Minaj. He ain't. Yes, he is. He is just in the exact same category. But that's who he cites as one of his supporters. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I've got a handful of individuals right here that he may also be talking about, because they tend to agree with what he has to say an awful lot.
I'm gonna take a pause on the facts, guys.
I mean,
that's a fact.
If you're to asking me, do I think that people that kill people need to go to jail? I think that's an undeniable fact.
For sure.
I think that a lot of the crime against other black people that comes from black people is a problem. We've said that on this channel 100 times.
2 + 2.
I mean, it's like I can't. It's like I'm not going to be offended at something that I've also said.
Now, Pierce, he just said, "Oh, I went to Chicago University." That's the problem.
Said my son did.
Well, whatever. He a lot of these liberals, I'm not gonna say Pierce is liberal, I don't know what he is, but a lot of people that try to sugarcoat what's going on in the black community and in the hood have never been to the hood, and they have never been around black people enough to know what black people do here. So
I mean, we just watched a video of a birthday party getting shot up. I mean, these are the type of people and type of things that happen in the hood. I mean, it may not happen at the rate people try to deny it, but the fact that it happens is enough to make these type of comments. I think those people need to go to jail. I've said that on this channel too. I've said that the crime that black people commit against other black people is a problem. We talk about that on this channel all the time. We get accused of being coons, sellouts, tap dancing for white. So it's like, bro, I'm a black person. I see crimes committed against people that look like me, by people that look like me. I take issue with it. It doesn't matter who agrees with me. It's a problem.
These conservative ideologies are 2 + 2. Now
it's really not even a conservative ideology. I really just feel like that's just a factual ideology. If you kill people, you should go to jail. That's what jail is for.
These 3 individuals, you see a CF in the background. It stands for Cartier Fools. I will not speak the full name of the real name of this show. I call them the Cartier Fools. And they are right wing. I don't even know what they are, bro. They sit in a threesome, sometimes a foursome, and they watch videos in the middle of their screen, and they clap like nickel monkeys. At the site, at the hearing of some white person out here, highly disparaging black people. They are all over it. You see Cuz over here to the extreme. I guess the way you looking at it would be to your left. He gonna pause for the facts. I'm gonna pause for the facts, popping his whole body like a female. I hope that this runs across the Cartier family. He chopping at the bit, bro, for somebody to jump on board with his absolute unending support of what Nick Fuentes had to say. He said the only people that's got these different opinions of black people are people that hadn't been around black people. Dog, if you believe for any second of your life that the general black person that you see in life is liable to rob you, kill you because they're just a no-count shit of the earth human being with no motivation and no skills, you're an asshole, an ass clown, a complete fool that is destined to drown. I'm just gonna tell you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I myself just completed some high-level medical training, passed with flying colors. Super technical, super difficult thing to get through. Are there a lot of us in the medical industry like that? No, but I think it's starting to build up. It's not because we can't do it. You know, a lot of things are gate kept. I won't even go into the story because I've overcome it all. So I won't go back inside the story, but believe you me, there's something to the story, something to the thoughts of, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, but that's the Cartier Fools. You know what I'm saying? So maybe those other people that he's talking about that are in his corner. You dig what I'm saying? So now, I look at Nick, man, and I've seen a lot of material from Nick over the years. You know what I'm saying? And these are just like, you know, this is a general packaging of, you know, his thought process and how he goes about things out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? But if you look back at some of the old footage of Nick.
So on the question of the monuments, I actually do think it's a little bit tricky because I'm not a Southerner and I'm not black. So I really don't have a dog in that fight. I'm an American. And as somebody that's neither a Southerner nor black, I would say, why don't we just have black monuments and Southerner monuments? And we can have Columbus too, and we can have all the monuments of all the constituent peoples in America, so long as they're not totally against what we believe. Put yourself in the shoes of a black person. Their ancestors were literally brought over here as slaves. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? How does it feel then to be a black person and your storied America as you were brought here as a slave and your ancestors were literally owned by white people? And then, and I think it's a little bit more complicated than most people understand, actually. The point is, we can be reasonable and we can be rational and we can understand the facts while also being empathetic to how other people feel. Generally, to listen to other people and to try to understand where they're coming from. I can't fully understand, though, because I'm not black. Oh, that. You all know that, for better or for worse. But in spite of that, I will defend their identity. I will defend their heritage. I will stand up and speak out, even though it's not mine. They are completely a part of, obviously, of the American fabric. Cannot remove them from the American fabric. And it is important for white people to recognize their story, their history, their culture, their way of life, their heroes, their struggle. And those are the things that are worth preserving.
And again, you juxtapose it with these more modern views.
And I will tell you this as plainly as possible. I don't want to live around black people. I just don't. It would be irresponsible if I had a wife and kids to live near black people. It just would be. And that's not to say that every black person is violent. It's not to say that every black person is the same way. But we watch the news. We read the papers. When you drive downtown in Chicago, you know who you got to look out for and worry about when you're thinking about whether you're going to get carjacked, when you're worried about catching a stray bullet, when you're worried about who's going to pull up on the side of the road and literally shove a rifle in your face and steal your iPhone or shoot you point blank, execution style, in Lincoln Park. We know who's doing it. I don't want to live near them. I don't want to be near them. They make me nervous. That's a survival instinct.
And it's completely fine that Nick Fuentes does not choose to live around black people. But this is one problem that he's probably going to run into. It's not as if all black people, again, are just no count shit of the earth and only live in the hood. What are you even doing close to the hood anyways, rich guy Nick? But in the case that a black person has acquired a little change, you dig what I'm saying? They're stashed away a little something for a rainy day, and they move out into a different part of town, and that happens to have more white people around. They can afford to live there. Is Nick also not going to live there? I guess Nick is looking for, I guess some guys in Arkansas built an all-white town or something. I guess that's what Nick is looking for because, there's no law that's saying that, they can't go and live in the rich part of town, I guess where he plans to reside at. So I think that's a problem he's going to run into. But again, you look back at those older pieces of footage and it's like, well, damn, he was giving mad respect, mad props to black people. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, you cannot take away their accomplishments. They have a place here in America. I got to cut them some slack. But now all of a sudden, all these days, most black folks need to be in jail. Oh, hell no. They can't do nothing constructive out here. Put them niggas in the jail. The reason I say I think is a grift because you see where his views started, which was obviously some years ago. And I don't know that they've molded. I think they've evolved to more fit, you dig what I'm saying, the people that's clicking and the people that's donating. Even in that interview with Piers Morgan, when he was he swear that he won the interview and he went on his little gloating spree for a couple of days.
Big show. Well, our featured story, it's kind of a slow day today. Slow news day. But our featured story, we're talking about what is new in the world of the generational run. I am in the news again. And tonight we're going to be talking all about my appearance on Piers Morgan Uncensored this morning. Come on now. Come on, give it up. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Generational run doesn't stop. Generational run never stops. This is the eternal run. And we ended 2025 very strongly. I think this might be one of my last major collaborations this year. I still got a couple planned, but this is like the last big one, I think. And we ended on a great note. I'll be honest with you. I was a little nervous about this one. I was a little nervous. It's been a while since I did a combative interview with a liberal before. But I locked in. That's that simple. I got dialed in. I locked in. I prepared. I strategized. I studied. And I came out on top, the reigning champion. Who's left? Who's even left? What else you got?
What else you got? What time is it, huh? Broken clock, right again. So we'll talk about it. We'll get into the appearance. It was a lot of fun. And I don't think it went the way Piers thought it would. Actually, I don't know. It's funny because during the interview and afterward, he seemed like he thought it went his way. But then I think he saw the comments on YouTube and on X, and then he started freaking out on Twitter and replying to everybody. And I don't think it got the reaction that he thought it would. And that's very telling. It ain't 2015 anymore, buddy. Different generation, and it's a different era. It's a new time. This is the year of the Groyper, year of the frog, pal.
But I watched it, and from what I watched, behind the buzzwords and the fucking Facebook comments that he throws out there, just the hot topics, he doesn't have like a real thought process behind it, because he kept trying to walk back his comments about black people, and he got to talking about the friends. It was like, you shouldn't have any black friends the way you talk, bro, because you don't have any real niggas. Like he said, you don't have any real niggas that rock with you. The black people that rock with you are the Cartier fools, the Kanye Wests, the Brandon Tatums of the world. You dig what I'm saying? So why even walking back? Standing firm. He was squirming around in that interview with Piers. And so I feel like it's just more of a molding of words, man, just to fit the algorithm and keep those clicks coming in. You dig what I'm saying? But like normal fashion, man, that side of the other color spectrum, they love to throw their fervent support. You dig what I'm saying? They love to try and stylize themselves after a certain individual. They just have no style, bro. Like, they look to one individual to tell them what to say, how to dress, how to look, what to think. You dig what I'm saying? And so Nick Fuentes most certainly has sparked a plethora of like-minded individuals, I guess is the best way to say it. You know, people in the form of the Proud Boys. You know what I'm saying?
D-Mask! 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 Take the mask off! You guys are taking the D-Mask! D-Mask! You guys are taking the streets back, aren't you?
Thoroughly unimpressive group. Every time I see them, they flopping around, getting pushed around somewhere. For some of the toughest ready to march, I guess they just want to march, bro. This ain't 65 at the Civil Rights Movement. We marched without violence, bro. If y'all get out here in these streets ready to take America back, you would be ready for some smoke, huh? I'm just gonna tell you. You dig what I'm saying? But, you know, you also have people on the other side of the spectrum, like this young lady right here.
Where the fuck my food stamps at, nigga? Y'all niggas hate black people for real. Where the fuck are they? Like, respect black women or else, nigga. How the fuck a big one costs more but way less than my EPT, nigga?
Now that wonderful piece of clumped together excrement, yeah, I mean, is the Enchantress in Pathicon, I think it's her name. I ran across that young lady on Twitter here a couple of weeks, maybe a couple months ago. She joined the Blackface Brigade. You dig what I'm saying? The Lily, what is her name? Lily Stevens, Lily Davis, Lily Phillips, or something like that. Blackface Brigade. Yeah, old girl, you know, she gets out there. And, you know, it's always wild, man. Like, if you're going to be insulted, you know what I mean? If you're going to be insulted, I'm going to need you to be good at it. What is it? Come on, Shawty, you should at least practice for like a week or something. You know what I mean? Watch Baps or something. God damn. Turn on The Wire or something, bro. It's got to be somewhere where she can learn some better ebonics. You understand what I'm saying? She was not even serious with her face. You could kind of still see her skin through it. She's not a serious competitor. But, you know, none of them are. They all follow the footsteps or the lineage or the likeness of a Nick Fuentes. Very small guy. But that's what happened. Now, at the time, this lady right here, she's interesting for a couple of reasons. She's the blackface lady, and she was also at this event that is the culmination of this video right here. It's the reason that we are sitting here right now. And she was at this event doing, I must say, ladies out there that watch my show, forgive my phrasing, but this little dirt devil right here was inside this event, you know, doing very grab me by the pussy activities. I ain't gonna hold you. I just gotta put it out there the way it is as a spade. I'm not gonna call it a diamond, it's a spade. She was doing those kind of activities.
So cool. Okay, cool. Let me show you this video. It got like 15 million views.
It's a video of what?
Okay. It's gonna blow your mind. Alright. The connections are so there. Yeah, you talked about this video. I did too. You talked about this one? That's in Washington Square Park.
I know, that's by the chess tables.
Can you show the street video? Sorry. Can you show the street video? Oh, sorry. Okay. Hold on. Then there's another one.
Also Washington Square Park. That's unique.
Yeah, I like to do crazy stuff.
Did you face any backlash for that? Any cancel?
Not really, because like, if you don't give a fuck, it's really hard to cancel somebody.
Yeah, just double down. Don't apologize.
Exactly.
Don't apologize.
Just, you should follow me back.
Okay, what is it?
Empachan, with a 4.
Empachan. Okay, are you going to tweet this?
I mean, tweet what? Our photo, maybe.
Huh?
I could tweet our photo, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Now, that's Sneeko. That's Dust Bunny. Dirt Devil, what I call it? That's Dirt Devil and Sneeko. Now, when it comes to Sneeko, when I first ran across Sneeko on these interwebs, he was a very, no count guy. Yeah, you don't take him serious. It's always funny to see people of a foreign nationality. It's always funny to see how super patriot they are. You dig what I'm saying? They call them super Americans. You know what I'm saying? They come to fucking be more American than Americans. You know what I'm saying? So when I first ran across this guy, I thought he was pretty much alike. I mean, I still feel that way. You since seen him with Ye. He kind of pop around to all the little top right wing accounts and creators and events and things like this. You dig what I'm saying? The Myrons and all of them of the world, the red pill guys. And but here lately, man, I think at least from the sentiment that I hear from other creators and analyzing his whole stance on these things out here, seems that he's tried to get right with God, if you will. Apparently, he is converted to the Muslim faith. I hadn't seen a bunch of clips of him saying wild shit here lately like it was when I first ran across him. So I don't have a lot of smoke for Sneeko on this particular episode, but he still fits into this whole pie. So that was inside of the event, and you see Sneeko he's like, this is cringe. I think at first he thought Shadow finna show him that ass. You dig what I'm saying? Because she be on the internet, very provocatively. You understand? So he says a video, what? Shadow said got 50 million views. Sneeko looking for something hot. You know what I mean? She started showing him. He was unimpressed. She showed the screen. It was something very unimpressive. It's just, who cares? It was given Laura Loomer. You seen the video of Laura Loomer? Yeah, she's at a Young Republicans event, oddly enough, a couple years ago, and she's talking to some guy. I don't know who he is. I think he's like a big-time Nazi guy or some shit.
Your hair and your eyes look so good. You're like beautiful.
Thank you.
You're like an Aryan degenerate goddess.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. You're Aryan too.
I know, but I'm Jewish.
It's okay.
Because you're such a cutie.
Don't mess my hair. God damn it. Fix it. Fix my hair.
I disagree completely.
Did you fix it?
I did. But like that picture you posted on Instagram recently when you got like reinstated on Facebook was so hot. Like seriously.
I appreciate it.
It's so good.
It's a good picture.
Your skin and the Nazis hate me.
It's fun.
The alt-right people want to put me in a gas chamber. because they're obsessed with the Jews.
I think they're just memeing on you, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Right.
I don't care. I love it.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I know. They're just jealous because I have big tits and an Ashkenazi IQ.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You got it.
Anyway, next time you're in New York, let me know. We'll hang out. Bring your girlfriend to New York sometime, and we'll all hang out. We'll go to like really cool restaurants and hang out, and we'll have a blast.
Yes, I will bring my girlfriend.
Yeah, I want to meet. What's Becca?
Yeah.
Becca.
Yes.
She's so sweet.
You remember?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, you'll meet her.
You guys are so sweet. I hope it works out because, like I said, I know it's all an act. Like I know everything you do on Twitter is like so fake and not real, but
yeah,
like
it's all fake.
It's so sweet that you like and your girlfriend have been together for 3 years. I love it.
I know it's all an act.
Do you know something? Like I'm gonna tell you a secret. Like do you know so many people in this movement who preach trad life are like fucking people on the side and like cheating on their partners?
That's
like,
so bad.
Like they're not even like really trad life.
Such
like
scum.
Like my ex is like dating somebody who's like super trad life, and she was like fucking my boyfriend while we were dating and like ruined our relationship. And I act like it's okay, but like it's really sad because like I love when people like keep, tradition in their relationships. It's just really sad.
Blonde haired, blue eyed, you know what I'm saying? Picture of perfection. She basically tells him, just grab me by the whole bottom part. I'm finna squat. Just grab it. You know what I'm saying? She might have well have just said that, bro. It was so cringe. And she is so ugly. What if she smells the way she looks, bro? Would that not be the most vile odor to have ever arisen? You understand what I'm saying? God almighty be damn. So, it was giving Laura Loomer, man. But that was on the inside of the event, right? The Young Republicans event, like I just said. Now, we all remember the Young Republicans. If you're not familiar with them, these are the Young Republicans, or at least these are some messages from them that came and got leaked out a couple of months ago. Very, very, very vile individuals, but what do you expect from that side of the fence? Okay, and then you also have this picture right here, which is an interesting picture. You see them out there with their Trump signs and their guns. Now, here lately, just a little while ago, a couple days ago, we've had a couple of crazy events here in America. A couple crazy events here in America, but there was a mass shooting down in Australia at Bilbo Beach, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say 12 to 14 Jewish individuals were gunned down by a couple, if I'm not mistaken, a son and a father, who were Muslims and upset with the things and how things are going with the Jewish people and Hamas over there. Really don't have a dog in that fight, so I won't go too deep into it. But that happened. And at Brown University, a university here in America, a gunman opened fire on campus and, if I'm not mistaken, killed 4 individuals. One of which was this young lady right here. And I see a William Branson Donahue, have no idea who he is, but he says, I am filled with rage and sadness to learn that our Brown College Republicans VP, Ella Cook, has been identified as one of the victims from the attack. I'm told she was allegedly targeted for her conservative beliefs, hunted and killed in cold blood. Losing Charlie 3 months ago rocked our worlds. The entire college Republicans community is weeping this evening learning of the news. This was an attack on our family. Now, when you look back at that gun-laden picture that I just showed you, a lot of people went back to and showed the clip of Charlie Kirk saying that, hey, I think we need a couple of gun deaths per year in the United States to show the importance of having guns. I have no idea how that made sense, but that's what he said. And lo and behold, this year, he ended up being a victim of gun violence. And so you see the picture of the Young Republicans with the vile text and standing there with flossing their guns to not taking our guns. And well, look at what happened I even saw a guy on the video. He says not guns that kill people. It's the people that get the guns. But you will not get them to flinch on any kind of legislation to limit certain people from owning certain firearms. The only thing that limits you from having a goddamn assault 50 cal with a switch and a beam and a goddamn night vision in America is being a felon. Now, you can still acquire one being a felon if you got your money right. But as long as you don't have an F on your criminal past and got your money right, you can go around the handgun shop, gun show, and buy an army and an array of weapons. You dig what I'm saying? They don't want to change that, but they come out boo-hooing well, they don't even boo-hoo. They just the thoughts and prayers people. But it's odd that they'll jump out and crying about the gun violence, but they don't want to do anything about the guns. So those are the young Republicans, and that's what they brought to the table. And so, I'm not sure if Blackface Lady and Sneeko, if this was before or after what I'm about to show to you right now. But Sneeko was there to witness it, and away we go.
But this guy's a faggot, and everybody knows it. These are very clearly. Hey, I actually got thrown out. Ask them, I got thrown out. So I didn't. Listen, they condemned me, they threw me out. They did not condemn him. These are exactly. Well, he's short, they didn't see him. People are snuck in. This is I'm a silly little guy. The entire event, they invited the alternative. This guy's a beta male, nobody liked it. Dude, you're a faggot. Fuck you. They invited fucking the pro-Hitler text guys, they invited the Jews or cockroaches guys. This is all they are. Subversive, bro. Go back to Israel. Borders are racist, huh? Let's let everybody in. Borders are racist. Let everybody in. Let everybody in. Borders are racist, guys. Flood the country. 10 million Indians. Come on. Borders are racist. We got to let 10 million Indians in. That's what you're saying. Does Israel deserve a border? Does Israel deserve a border? You guys gotta go. Let what go? All right, I'm taking it back. I'm taking it. This is mine now. Give him the swastika. I want it. We have plenty at home. We collect tons of them. Give it back to me. You guys are. Does Israel deserve a border? Because they're actually going to use this. Are you Jewish? Are you Jewish? Yes, I'm proud to be Jewish. Does Israel deserve a border? What are you talking about? Do you think borders are racist? Stop answering this piece of shit. Don't worry. You invited him to your fucking club. You gave him a ticket to the fucking club. Whoa! Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. You know what I are? We're real tough. Walk the fuck out.
Yeah, man, you witnessed that. Yeah, that was a young man by the name of Women Propaganda. I think a guy by the name of Vrillium. And in the back, watching from a distance, Sneeko and Nicholas J. Fuentes. Now, it's a confusing scene out here because you got a guy dressed in Nazi regalia. You understand what I'm saying? But from what I'm understanding, he was out there to protest what the young Republicans had going on, or maybe these two individuals in particular. They're going back and forth. The very small guy, about the size of Nick, he's calling this other guy a beta male. Cucked. Jews. We hate you. Get out the country. We have no understanding of what you need to be done in this country. We think we're doing too much for you. He went to ask the man a question about borders being gay, and after his last question, out of the blue, I saw this guy standing over there. I thought he was just drunk, just kind of, I don't know what side he was on, maybe just enjoying the moment. You understand? Might have had too many old fashions. They like them old fashions. Cuz in the picture, cuz stopped dude from asking a question. And again, if this was a protest, it's confusing. Bro just took it upon himself to come in and just show his disdain for what was going on. You understand? He told Woman Propaganda, hey, you need to go on and get out of here, brother. He didn't move fast enough. And so he commenced to cuffing him. Now, if you've been outside, you'll know that there's a difference in a slap like this and a slap like this. When they cuff you, it sounds loud. It reverberates through your entire cranium. You're going to know the difference between this and this. He cuffed him. What did Alpha Man do? Groyper? First General? Lieutenant? Slade? What did he do? Let's get out of here. Retreated to the arms of Sneeko and Nick Fuentes. They sitting there laughing and smiling at him. You dig what I'm saying? It's just for such a tough year. I gotta be honest, bro. In order for you all to put women back in the kitchen, put black people in jail, you might succeed with the women thing. In order to get all us in jail and out of here, bro, you're going to have to get a lot more intestinal fortitude than what I'm seeing from y'all. This is a pep talk. Because, like, you know, when we fight, we like, let's have a fight. So you going to fight. Bring a fight, bro. We going to fight you hard. Oh, my God. Y'all going to have trouble, bro. You're going to have extreme trouble. And so that's what happened with that, man. And I look at this, I say, okay. And what is their method for getting, okay, it's one thing to get on Twitter and say these things and put the capital letters and the crazy memes that you've run across and collected in your life. And, you know, you can go and donate to the people that call people the N-word and spit on people's Cinnabon. You can go and donate to them, do all that. You can go Mary, Shiloh, Hendrix. You can do all that. But as it pertains to actually putting your plan into motion, bro, like you've got to know that's a dead theory. It's a dead theory. You don't have the supporters, man. You don't have the gumption. You don't have the manpower that we seeing to even be able to get this done. Imagine being a red pillar. Imagine being someone that is ready to bring smoke to every group out here. And then you get slapped by one of your own and you do nothing but run to the arms of your handlers and then to the internet. It's a wild thing. We see it happen all the time, man. We it's so weird to me, cuz. But that's what happened at the event. And so, like I said, Sneeko and Nick were in the background after the event. They retired to a more comfortable setting. Let's put it that way. And, you know, and they had a little talk about things.
I'm locked in for the Groyper War. And, you know, I'll rest when I'm old. If I can live to an old age, that's when I'm going to.
You're just a white ass nigga going hard as fuck.
I'm a white ass nigga going
hard as fuck.
All day, yeah.
Yeah. My nigga, man. Let's go.
My nigga.
You hear Nick Fuentes say that he is down for the Groyper War. Nick really thinks that it's a battle that they're about to fight that they can win. You dig what I'm saying? I don't even know that the conservative faction is really on teams with Nick because of his disdain for Trump. So I don't know that the Groyper movement is that large in number. And I can almost guarantee you that none of them are large in size. So I just don't know, bro. I just don't see that they got the gumption. They ain't got the numbers, bro. They ain't got the toughness to make anybody take them serious. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, they online, they talk crazy. They swear they gonna do this, swear they gonna do that. So we're just gonna look at a couple of situations where, you know, it illustrates the type of situations that they may be dealing with as it pertains to my culture, my community. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for nobody else. You dig what I'm saying? I know what we gonna do, I know what I'm gonna do. And so, you know, we got a couple of situations, just kind of analyze and just, you know, get a picture for how this thing may go if it does hit the fan.
What you gonna do, boy? What you gonna do in here with everybody here, man? What you gonna do? Get your ass up there and get your fucking... Hey! Who? Come on, man. Bitch ass. What? Who? Come on, man. Man, I know. Bitch, you talk that shit. Man, I didn't do nothing. Shut up. Shut up. I ain't trying to do shit. Come on, man.
That was a one-on-one session. You had this guy, I don't even know where they from, bro, but it's like, where on earth does that guy feel like you probably couldn't even talk to a white dude like that. White dude probably would have hit him. We just seen it. Right on white vibe. Cuz say, get your ass up there. He got so in heat of the night in his voice right there at the end, bro. What did he think was gonna happen? Man, bro, with the whooping on his ass. At the end, what he say? Man, I ain't do nothing to you, man. Man, it kills me, bro. You watch these videos. They had their phone out talking crazy. Soon as you hear, what I did? What I did? Shut your ass out of here, man. So that was a one-on-one situation. You dig what I'm saying? You said, well, that was an older guy. That was a sort of younger black guy. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be right. So we got a little more footage on down the line. But this first one, we're going to stop by. This is also a younger male, black male. And he's against a group of Kens and Karens.
Right now. I'm calling him right now. He spit on me and I beat his ass. I don't think you are. You want to call him? I got all y'all on camera. You want to call him? You want to tell him what happened? My name is David McDonald.
And it did not end well for that particular Ken in the yellow jacket. Apparently, he approached this Amazon worker man and went to talking crazy and eventually let some saliva come out of his mouth and land on the black guy. And now he has to deal with the stream of blood going down his body. Bloody Body Built Bad Bruce. That's his name. And you know, this seems to happen a lot. You can't even do your work while being black out here, but that's okay. We got something for your ass. If you think everybody just finna let you, if everybody out here Andre will, you know, it's not even gonna Andre. But okay, now we also have, you know, two seemingly like-aged groups of individuals going against each other as well.
Fuck yeah, dog. Fuck yes, bitch. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dog. Get the fuck out. Let's go. T-Master. T-Master. Yeah. T-Master. T-Master. The way you talked about my brother is fucking disgusting. You do not talk.
Those are the Enrique Tarrio once led Proud Boys, getting their ass pushed around everywhere. For such a well-to-do, for such an alpha group, bro. I ain't seen them do nothing tough. I ain't seen them turn around and do nothing when somebody get at one of they top figures out here in the world. You think all I do is run to Twitter. Yeah, that shit is not gonna win you a war. Charleston White told y'all this is not the America that beat the Chinese. And the Chinese ain't even your problem, huh? You got to get us out the way first. And I can about tell you, the 50 million of us that's here, yeah, I think I take on the 200 million they got. We know they ain't talking about shit unless they on Twitter though. But those are, you know, those are the cohorts out here. Those are the people marching. These are the people on Twitter talking about, you know, put black folks back in jail, women in the kitchen, no illegal immigrants or no immigration at all. We just gonna go back to the golden age of America. Like, it's such a pipe dream. And like I said earlier in the video, man, it's all a grift, bro. They know what to say to get people to click and donate to the cause. You dig what I'm saying? For the better or the worse, you know what I'm saying? And so I just think that that group of people, man, they're always looking for, you know, an individual representative. Someone that thinks as extreme or even more extreme to them. So it gives them a place of solace. Like-minded individuals, someone to make them feel less weird and less bigoted about their approach because they say someone else thinks just like me, and or countless others, and he's even worse, so I'm not even as bad as people try to make me out to be because I don't even go that hard. All these ways to justify bullshit, man, and just weak ass ways of being out here as a person. But you know, here a couple of years ago, we had an incident down in Montgomery, Alabama. We've had plenty of racial incidents that occurred down in Montgomery, Alabama. The most recent one was a resounding win for the culture. You dig what I'm saying? And so I'm going to play this video as I get out of here. It's just another reminder of just what kind of smoke you dealing with as it pertains to my culture, my community, and our standing on of business in the place that we are and we are not leaving. You dig what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna leave you with that, and then the show is gonna end. So we gonna get to that, man. And outside of that, it's been straight like that. I'm out.
Hey, y'all finna go to jail, bro. You're going to jail.
Cause these motherfuckers thought shit was sweet.
You're going to jail.
They ain't had no business jumping on them folks. Look at the crew members. Look at the crew members. They ready. Yeah. All y'all ass need to load up. Ooh, look at the crew. All of them. big boy bumping like good gas. Look at her, look at her, look at her. Red back ass. Hell, they couldn't do that with that man that jumped off on you. Had to sit on him. Hey, why you running, man? You scared, man?
I'll sleep down there. I can sit there on the bill. That's my boat right there.
Don't get through here.
What the hell? Y'all, these white folks jumped on these black men that work security. We trying to get on the sipping cycle, the Marriott trying to come through. And the man was telling them to move their boat because the Marriott couldn't dock so the folks could get off. And everybody on the sipping cycle, we just waiting. Why these folks that swung on and jumped on this black man, baby? The crew member that jumped off the Marriott, baby. They whooping ass, baby. Now come up out that boat, baby. They ready to move some. They ready to move some. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's up?
I was told a minute ago.
Yeah. Woo! 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 They scared. Look at them. They scared. Woo! Beat their ass. Woo! Oh my God. Woo! That what you get. That what you get. That what you get. Oh, tie her ass up. Ooh, she whooping her ass. She finna put her in the water. In the water. In the water. Tie his ass up. Cause y'all were wrong. Uh-huh. 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 Do some. Uh-huh. Boop. Ah. Boop. Ah. Boop. 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 Ah. Boop. Ah. Boop. Ah. Woo. He ran. He jumped in the water. Yeah. Yeah. Get in their ass. Ooh, look at the bras. The bras jumping their ass. Cause y'all were wrong for jumping on that black man like that, baby. What y'all thought was going on? They put their ass in the water, y'all. Boo! Out! Boo! Out! Boo! Out! Boo! Turn their ass up. Baby, please. Ooh! Ooh! Action! Boo! Out! Yup. Look at the man that waving. He was the one that got jumped on. Don't cry though. Hello. Hey, let go, man. Time to go, man.
I need to take a shot.
Hey, I bet y'all won't try that shit no more. On my mama. These motherfuckers need to have handcuffs on. Ain't no need to cry now. These the ones that started it. Y'all need to put handcuffs on them. Why they down there fucking crying? They're the ones that need to have the handcuffs on right here. Miss Susan McCluby and all of them. Yeah, they got clubbed up. All of them. All of them. Yeah, come get them. Come get them. Come get them. Yeah. He started that shit. Get them. Yeah. Yeah. All of them. Yeah. 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 All them motherfuckers. Fuck they come out.
All their ass.
All of them.
We got the goddamn video for that.
The fuck? That what you get? All that ass.
All that ass.
All of them.
I ain't got shit. All that ass. Hey, all of them. They ain't got no cover.
All they motherfucking ass. Cause they should have did that. The man with the white shirt on, they jumped on him. Right there. Right here. All of them. Baby, all of them. All of them. That shit was crazy. You should have did that. Man, we were waiting to get on the boat. He worked here.
he hopped on the paddle boat to come over here and tell them they was all over.
And they had kept telling them to move their boat, but the Harriet couldn't dock.
On the boat when he got off, all these white people they jumped
on him.
They jumped on him. We was finna beat their ass, but yeah, when it boat docked,
So when the boat got off, you know, they came on there. I ain't gonna lie, they started it.
The white guys jumped on the
black. Yeah. He worked here. He was just telling them to move their personal boat so the Marriott could dock. Cause we waiting to get on the sipping cycle and they keep circling around and they couldn't get off. Okay. He moved their damn boat and that's when they came down there and jumped on the damn man.
Won't they do? Won't they do? Hand up, head up. Won't they